I'm grateful you joined tonight. Your sleeping brain is about to show you something extraordinary. A world where you can fly, heal old wounds, and reshape fear itself, all while deeply asleep. Tonight, you'll discover how lucid dreaming transforms mental health and understand why your sleeping mind holds keys to healing you never knew existed. Welcome to Get Sleepy Science. Wherever you are right now, perhaps wondering about dreams you've almost controlled, or remembering that strange moment when you knew you were dreaming. Allow yourself to rest in this curiosity. We'll journey through 100 psychology facts about lucid dreaming and mental wellness, from the moment awareness blooms inside sleep, to neural pathways rewiring through dream practice, to the bridge between nighttime healing and waking peace. This thoughtful journey through consciousness builds bridges between searching minds. A gentle like, subscribe, or sharing your thoughts creates a pathway for more dreamers to discover and brings us closer to protect this sanctuary. One sleepy soul at a time. Your healing journey inspires ours. Let yourself settle completely here. Feel your jaw unclench. Your breath deepen naturally. You can let these thoughts drift past without holding them. Sense that soothing heaviness enveloping you, like your consciousness slowly dimming its brightness. Thoughts dissolving into the peaceful fog of approaching sleep, safe and undisturbed. Close your eyes and breathe deeply. You're floating where memories rest safely in gentle darkness. Let your mind merge with infinite peace. And now we begin. Lucid dreaming occurs when you become aware you're dreaming while still asleep. This distinctive state was once dismissed as impossible by scientists who believed consciousness and sleep were mutually exclusive. Yet in 1975, British psychologist Keith Hearn recorded the first scientific proof when lucid dreamer Alan Worsley signaled from inside REM sleep using predetermined eye movements. The laboratory equipment captured these signals, confirming that awareness can exist within the dream state. Today, researchers estimate that 55% of people experience at least one lucid dream in their lifetime, while about 23% report lucid dreams monthly. This phenomenon happens primarily during REM sleep, when brain activity resembles waking consciousness, but the body remains peacefully paralyzed. What seemed like mystical fantasy has become a legitimate field of psychological and neuroscientific study with profound implications for mental health. Your brain during lucid dreaming shows a unique hybrid pattern of activity. Neuroimaging studies from the University of Wisconsin-Madison reveal that lucid dreamers exhibit increased activity in the prefrontal cortex, the brain's executive control center that handles self-awareness, decision-making, and logical thinking. This region typically quiets during normal REM sleep. Simultaneously, the visual cortex and motor areas remain active, generating the vivid imagery and sense of movement characteristic of dreams. Dr. Ursula Voss and her team discovered in 2014 that lucid dreams produce increased gamma wave activity, particularly in the 40 Hz range, a frequency associated with conscious awareness. This creates a fascinating cognitive state. You're deeply asleep physiologically, yet consciously aware psychologically. Your brain is essentially running two operating systems at once, dreaming and observing the dreams simultaneously. The mental health implications of lucid dreaming have drawn serious scientific attention only in recent years. Traditional psychology viewed dreams as passive experiences to interpret, not active spaces to navigate. Sigmund Freud saw dreams as windows into the unconscious, but never imagined consciousness could enter that window deliberately. Even modern CBT focused primarily on waking thoughts and behaviors. But recent research suggests lucid dreaming might offer unique therapeutic benefits. Unlike traditional therapy that processes traumatic memories while awake, lucid dream therapy allows people to confront fears, practice new responses, and reprocess difficult experiences within the dream itself. The sleeping brain's reduced threat response and increased creativity provide a uniquely safe space for psychological work that might feel too overwhelming during waking hours. Learning to lucid dream takes patience, but research shows most people can develop this skill. The most effective technique, called MILD, mnemonic induction of lucid dreams, was developed by Stephen LeBurge at Stanford University. It involves setting intentions before sleep. Tonight, I will recognize I'm dreaming. Reality testing during the day also helps regularly checking if you're dreaming by reading text twice. Testing light switches or examining your hands trains your mind to perform these checks during sleep. A 2020 meta-analysis found that combining these methods yields lucid dreams in about 50% of trained participants within several weeks. The key is consistent practice without frustration. Your sleeping mind is learning a new skill, much like learning to play an instrument or speak a language, requiring repetition and gentle encouragement. For people with recurring nightmares, lucid dreaming offers gentle relief. Traditional nightmare disorders affect about 4% of adults, causing significant sleep disruption and daytime distress. Recent research from Germany's Central Institute of Mental Health suggests that lucid dream training can reduce nightmare frequency substantially over several weeks. Studies in this field have documented reduction rates ranging from 50 to 70%, though individual results vary. Dr. Michael Schredel's research reveals that nightmare sufferers who learn lucid dreaming report not just fewer nightmares, but improved overall sleep quality and reduced anxiety during waking hours. The mechanism is elegant once dreamers recognize they're dreaming. They can alter nightmare narratives, confront threatening dream figures safely, or simply choose to wake up. The confidence gained from controlling dreams appears to transfer to greater emotional regulation throughout the day. Anxiety disorders may be particularly responsive to lucid dream therapy. Research from Utrecht University suggests that practicing relaxation and exposure techniques inside lucid dreams may produce measurable reductions in waking anxiety. The study followed participants with generalized anxiety disorder. Those who achieved lucid dreams and practiced calming scenarios, visualizing peaceful landscapes, rehearsing confident social interactions, or confronting anxiety-provoking situations in controlled dream environments, showed greater improvement on anxiety scales compared to traditional CBT alone. Researchers believe the emotional safety of knowing this is just a dream allows deeper exposure to feared situations without the cortisol spike that typically occurs during waking exposure therapy. The sleeping brain learns these calm responses, which then become more accessible during waking anxiety episodes. Depression's relationship with lucid dreaming is complex and emerging. While research is still limited, a recent pilot study from Australia suggests lucid dreaming might help with specific aspects of depression. Participants taught lucid dream techniques reported increased feelings of agency and empowerment, elements often missing in depression. The ability to control dream narratives appeared to counter the helplessness that characterizes depressive thinking. Additionally, positive dream experiences, flying, visiting beautiful places, reuniting with loved ones, provided emotional relief that extended into waking hours. However, researchers caution that severely depressed individuals should pursue lucid dreaming only under professional guidance, as some evidence suggests intense dream work might temporarily increase rumination. Like any therapy tool, lucid dreaming works best as part of comprehensive treatment, not as a standalone solution. Post-traumatic stress disorder may benefit significantly from lucid dream therapy. Traditional PTSD treatment involves exposure therapy, repeatedly revisiting traumatic memories to reduce their emotional charge. But this process can be re-traumatizing and difficult to tolerate. Lucid dreaming offers an alternative confronting traumatic imagery within the dream state, where the dreamer has control. Case study research from the Netherlands has documented veterans with combat-related PTSD who learned lucid dreaming. Several achieved lucid dreams within weeks, and some successfully modified recurring trauma nightmares. One veteran reported that after telling his dream attacker, "You're not real anymore," his nightmares ceased entirely. The sense of empowerment and safety within lucid dreams appears to facilitate trauma processing that feels impossible while awake. Preliminary research from Japan suggests that rehearsing social interactions in lucid dreams may improve real-world social confidence. In dreams, you can practice difficult conversations, imagine successful outcomes, and experiment with different social behaviors without real-world consequences. Studies have shown that socially anxious individuals practicing public speaking, initiating conversations, and maintaining eye contact within lucid dreams can reduce social anxiety measures, with participants reporting feeling more prepared for actual social situations. The brain's simulation of social scenarios during sleep appears to activate the same neural networks involved in real social interactions, effectively providing low-stakes practice for high-anxiety situations. So yes, lucid dreaming is already demonstrating real therapeutic potential by combining the safety of imagination with the emotional reality of experience. Unlike visualization exercises performed while awake, lucid dreams feel completely real to the sleeping brain. Emotions, sensations, and perceptions are vivid and genuine. As Dr. Jennifer Parker notes in her recent review, lucid dreaming represents a frontier where consciousness research, neuroscience, and clinical psychology converge. This intersection opens doors previous generations of therapists could only imagine. The therapeutic landscape is genuinely shifting. The neuroscience of lucid dreaming reveals why it affects mental health so profoundly. When you become lucid, the dorsolateral prefrontal cortex, responsible for executive function and metacognition, activates despite continued REM sleep. This creates simultaneous access to conscious reasoning and the dream state's emotional processing systems. Brain scans show that lucid dreamers can voluntarily activate specific brain regions during dreams, effectively choosing which neural networks to engage. This ability to consciously navigate emotional processing, while the threat detection amygdala remains relatively quiet, represents a unique therapeutic window. You're working with emotional material in a brain state designed for memory consolidation and emotional integration, but with conscious guidance that normal dreaming lacks. Grief processing through lucid dreams offers comfort that traditional therapy sometimes cannot provide. Many people experiencing loss report spontaneous lucid dreams of deceased loved ones. often describing these as profoundly healing experiences. Emerging research suggests that deliberately seeking such dreams through lucid dreaming techniques can facilitate healthy grief processing. In these dreams, people report meaningful conversations, receiving forgiveness, or simply sharing presence with those they've lost. While not replacing traditional grief support, these experiences provide emotional resolution that conscious grieving sometimes struggles to achieve. The dreaming mind, freed from waking reality's constraints, can create healing encounters that, while not literally real, produce genuine emotional benefit. Sometimes the heart needs these conversations, even knowing they happen in dreams. Creativity and mental wellness connect through lucid dreaming in interesting ways. Artists, musicians, and writers have long reported creative breakthroughs during dreams. But lucid dreaming allows intentional creative exploration. Research exploring creativity and lucid dreaming has found that musicians who practice compositions in lucid dreams may show improved performance and greater creative confidence when awake. The mental health benefit emerges from increased self-efficacy and purpose. Many people with depression or anxiety describe feeling creatively blocked. Lucid dreaming provides access to the same imaginative freedom they once enjoyed. Participants described their lucid creative experiences as remembering who I used to be or reconnecting with lost parts of myself. This restoration of creative identity contributes significantly to overall psychological well-being and sense of self. Phobia treatment through lucid dreams shows remarkable promise. Traditional exposure therapy requires repeatedly facing feared objects or situations while awake, often causing significant distress. But in lucid dreams, you can approach fears gradually while maintaining complete safety. German research exploring phobia treatment has tracked arachnophobic individuals who practiced approaching spiders in lucid dreams. Many showed measurable improvement in real-world spider anxiety after several weeks. Participants reported that dream exposure felt less overwhelming because they could control proximity, size, and context of the feared object. One participant described successfully touching a dream spider, then waking to discover her waking fear had noticeably diminished. The brain's learning systems apparently don't distinguish between dream practice and real exposure, allowing therapeutic benefit without the distress. Self-esteem and body image issues may respond to lucid dream work. Body dysmorphia and poor self-image involve persistent negative self-perception that's difficult to shift through rational thought alone. But in lucid dreams, you can literally change your appearance, practice self-acceptance, or explore different versions of yourself. Early research from Switzerland suggests that positive embodied experiences in lucid dreams, feeling strong, beautiful, or confident, can influence waking self-perception. Participants who practiced self-compassionate imagery in lucid dreams reported improved body satisfaction scores after 12 weeks. The mechanism likely involves the brain's mirror neuron system and embodied cognition experiencing yourself positively, even in dreams, begins to reshape the neural patterns underlying self-concept. Identity, it turns out, is more fluid than we often assume. Emotional regulation skills practiced during lucid dreams transfer to waking life. Emotion regulation, the ability to manage emotional responses appropriately, is central to mental health. In lucid dreams, you can practice staying calm during challenging scenarios, shifting from negative to positive emotions, or simply observing emotions without being overwhelmed by them. Mindfulness-based lucid dreaming research has found that participants who practice emotional awareness and regulation in lucid dreams show improved emotion regulation scores on standardized tests. They report feeling less reactive to daily stressors and more capable of choosing emotional responses rather than being controlled by automatic reactions. The dream state provides a practice space where emotional responses can be explored and reshaped without real-world consequences. Sleep quality itself improves with lucid dreaming practice, creating positive mental health effects. While you might assume that maintaining awareness during dreams would disrupt sleep, research shows the opposite. People who regularly experience lucid dreams report better sleep quality, fewer sleep disturbances, and feeling more rested upon waking. This might seem paradoxical, but several factors explain it. Lucid dreamers develop better sleep awareness and sleep hygiene practices. Nightmare reduction leads to less sleep fragmentation, and the sense of having productive, interesting dreams make sleep feel more valuable and restorative. Better sleep architecture directly improves mood, cognitive function, and emotional resilience, fundamental building blocks of mental health. Quality sleep is itself a powerful mental health intervention. Addiction recovery programs are beginning to incorporate lucid dream techniques. Cravings and triggers often appear in dreams, potentially undermining recovery efforts. But lucid dreamers can practice refusal skills, visualize healthy choices, and rehearse coping strategies within dreams. A small pilot study exploring addiction recovery with individuals recovering from alcohol dependence found that those who learned lucid dreaming had fewer relapse dreams that triggered waking cravings. Participants described successfully refusing dream alcohol, waking with increased confidence in their ability to resist real-world temptations. While not replacing traditional addiction treatment, lucid dreaming offers an additional tool for managing the unconscious processes that often undermine recovery. The sleeping brain, trained to make healthier choices, supports the waking brain's recovery work. Children and adolescents with mental health challenges may particularly benefit from lucid dreaming. Young people often struggle to articulate emotional experiences or engage with traditional talk therapy. But dreams provide a natural, accessible therapeutic space. Research exploring lucid dreaming with teenagers found that most participants achieved at least one lucid dream within 4 weeks, and participants reported feeling more capable and less helpless regarding their emotional struggles. Importantly, adverse effects were minimal when training included proper support and age-appropriate guidance. Dreams become a space where young minds can experiment with healing. The relationship between lucid dreaming and mindfulness meditation suggests shared therapeutic mechanisms. Both practices involve metacognitive awareness, observing your mental state without being consumed by it. Research shows that regular meditators experience lucid dreams more frequently than non-meditators. And lucid dreaming practice enhances mindfulness skills during waking hours. An integrated approach combining mindfulness training with lucid dream induction has shown promise for improving anxiety and depression symptoms. Participants described developing a kind of observer consciousness that helped them recognize and detach from negative thought patterns, both asleep and awake. This suggests that training consciousness itself, whether through meditation or lucid dreaming, builds psychological flexibility that benefits mental health broadly. Awareness is therapeutic regardless of sleep state. Memory reconsolidation during lucid dreams might explain some therapeutic effects. When memories are recalled, they become temporarily unstable and open to modification before reconsolidating into long-term storage. This window allows traumatic or negative memories to be updated with new information or emotions. Lucid dreams may provide optimal conditions for reconsolidation. Traumatic memories often surface in dreams. But the conscious awareness of lucid dreaming allows you to intervene, adding new endings, different emotional responses, or contextual safety. Theoretical work in this field suggests that lucid dream therapy might work partly through this reconsolidation mechanism, essentially allowing you to edit emotional memories at the neurobiological level. While speculative, this would explain why single lucid dream interventions sometimes produce lasting psychological changes. Empathy and perspective-taking abilities may increase through lucid dream practice. In lucid dreams, you can intentionally become different people, experience situations from multiple viewpoints, or imagine others' emotional experiences. Research from Germany indicates that lucid dreamers score higher on empathy measures than non-lucid dreamers, even controlling for other factors. Whether lucid dreaming causes increased empathy or empathetic people are more likely to become lucid dreamers remains unclear. However, deliberately practicing perspective-taking in lucid dreams, imagining yourself as someone you're in conflict with, or experiencing a situation from another person's emotional viewpoint, appears to enhance real-world understanding and compassion. The ability to literally step into someone else's experience, even in dreams, builds psychological bridges that benefit relationships and emotional intelligence. Existential and meaning-related mental health issues respond uniquely to lucid dreaming. Many people struggle with feelings of meaninglessness, disconnection, or existential anxiety, concerns that don't fit neatly into diagnostic categories but significantly impact well-being. Lucid dreams often produce deeply meaningful experiences that participants describe as spiritually or philosophically significant. A recent qualitative study found that regular lucid dreamers reported increased sense of life meaning, greater feelings of connectedness, and reduced existential anxiety. These effects persisted even months after peak lucid dream experiences. Something about consciously exploring the mind's vast creative capacity seems to affirm existence in ways that traditional therapy sometimes cannot reach. Sometimes the psyche needs direct experience of its own depths. Performance anxiety, whether for public speaking, sports, or artistic performance, can be addressed through lucid dream rehearsal. Athletes have used mental imagery for decades, but lucid dreams provide extraordinarily vivid, immersive practice environments. Research with musicians found that those who practiced performances in lucid dreams showed reduced performance anxiety and improved stage presence compared to those using only waking visualization. The difference appears to be realism. Lucid dream practice feels like actual performance, activating similar neural pathways and emotional responses. One violinist described her lucid dream practice as more real than imagining, less stressful than performing, perfectly in between. This sweet spot allows the brain to rehearse both technical skills and emotional regulation under performance conditions. These observations reveal that lucid dreaming offers something unprecedented in mental health treatment, a space that's simultaneously safe yet emotionally real, imaginary yet therapeutically powerful, controlled yet spontaneous. The sleeping brain creates vivid experiences that feel utterly genuine. Emotions surge, Sensations feel physical. Scenarios seem real. Yet conscious awareness provides the safety net of knowing this is a dream. This unique combination allows psychological work that might be too threatening during waking therapy, confronting deep fears, processing traumatic memories, exploring painful emotions, or practicing difficult behaviors. Meanwhile, the dreaming brain's natural creativity and reduced inhibition offer insights and solutions that waking consciousness might never generate. Halfway through our journey, a pattern is emerging. Consciousness itself, properly trained, becomes a healing tool. Let's pause here and notice your body. As you breathe out slowly, appreciate each tiny cell inside. Trillions of organisms working in silence. Heart beating, lungs breathing, brain thinking, all without your command. Notice the gentle sensations on your skin, in your muscles, along your spine. You are a complete ecosystem, diverse, self-balancing. Now we continue. The evidence that lucid dreaming changes psychological functioning goes beyond subjective reports. Longitudinal neuroplasticity research, tracking brain changes in individuals learning lucid dreaming, has revealed increased gray matter density in the prefrontal cortex, particularly in areas associated with self-awareness and executive function. These structural changes correlated with improvements in emotional regulation and psychological flexibility. The brain was literally rewiring itself through dream practice. This provides neurobiological evidence that lucid dreaming isn't merely a pleasant experience, but a practice that fundamentally alters the hardware underlying mental health. Your brain changes shape as you learn to navigate consciousness. Stress hormone regulation improves with regular lucid dreaming. Chronic stress elevates cortisol, contributing to anxiety, depression, and numerous physical health problems. Research measuring cortisol levels before and after lucid dream training has shown normalized cortisol patterns, lower baseline levels, and appropriate reactivity to stressors. The mechanism likely involves multiple factors. Better sleep quality reduces stress hormones. The sense of control experienced in lucid dreams generalizes to waking life. And successfully managing dream challenges builds stress resilience. One participant described it as learning that I can handle difficult situations even when asleep, which made daytime stress feel more manageable. Biology follows psychology. Cognitive behavioral therapy protocols now incorporate lucid dreaming in some clinical settings. CBTI, Cognitive Behavioral Therapy for Insomnia, has added lucid dream training in experimental programs. The logic is elegant. Many insomnia patients fear sleep or experience anxiety about nightmares. Teaching lucid dreaming provides a sense of control over the sleep experience. Clinical research in Canada exploring CBT-1 with lucid dream training has found greater improvements in sleep quality and anxiety than standard CBT-1 alone. Patients reported that knowing they could influence their dreams reduced anticipatory anxiety about sleep. The combination addresses both the behavioral patterns maintaining insomnia and the psychological relationship with sleep itself. Sleep becomes less threatening when you have tools to navigate it. Different mental health conditions respond differently to lucid dreaming, revealing nuances in how consciousness affects well-being. Anxiety disorders show the most consistent positive responses, likely because control and safety, core lucid dream features, directly counter anxiety's loss of control. Depression shows more mixed results. possibly because motivation for lucid dream practice can be difficult when depressed. PTSD responds well when properly guided, but requires careful, trauma-informed support. Eating disorders, OCD, and bipolar disorder have less research, but preliminary data suggests complexity. This variation reminds us that mental health is not monolithic. What helps one condition may not help another. Lucid dreaming is a powerful tool, but like any intervention, its effectiveness depends on context, condition, and individual needs. The dose-response relationship between lucid dream frequency and mental health benefits is still being established. Does one lucid dream per week provide benefit? Or do you need nightly lucid dreams? Current evidence suggests that even occasional lucid dreams produce measurable effects. Research has found that individuals experiencing just 2 to 3 lucid dreams per month show significant improvements in nightmare frequency and anxiety levels over several weeks. More frequent lucid dreams correlated with larger benefits. But the relationship wasn't linear. Going from 0 to occasional lucid dreams showed the steepest improvement curve. This suggests that even modest success with lucid dreaming can provide meaningful therapeutic benefit. Perfect is not necessary. Practice is enough. Cultural factors influence how lucid dreaming affects mental health. Western psychology tends to emphasize control and agency, values that lucid dreaming clearly supports. But Eastern contemplative traditions view lucid dreaming differently, as a practice of surrendering ego, recognizing the dreamlike nature of all experience, or preparing consciousness for death. Research from Tibet, India, and Japan shows that lucid dreamers in these cultures report different psychological benefits: increased equanimity, reduced attachment, greater acceptance of impermanence. This cultural variation suggests that lucid dreaming's mental health benefits might be shaped partly by the meaning and intention we bring to the practice. The same phenomenon produces different healing depending on the framework surrounding it. Integration. Processing lucid dream experiences after waking appears crucial for maximizing therapeutic benefit. Simply having lucid dreams isn't enough. Reflecting on and learning from them seems necessary. Therapists working with lucid dreaming recommend keeping a dream journal, discussing experiences with a therapist or trusted person, and consciously connecting dream insights to waking life. Research comparing lucid dreamers who journaled versus those who didn't found that journaling amplified psychological benefits substantially. The act of translating dream experience into language and meaning appears to consolidate learning. Dreams offer raw material for healing, but waking consciousness must work with that material intentionally. Integration bridges the unconscious and conscious mind. Group lucid dream therapy is emerging as a novel intervention format. Rather than individual therapy, small groups learn lucid dreaming together, sharing experiences, challenges, and insights. Early results from Switzerland suggest that group formats provide additional benefits: social support, normalization of unusual experiences, and shared motivation. Participants reported that hearing others' lucid dreams helped them understand their own differently, and collective problem-solving around lucid dream challenges accelerated learning. The group context also reduces isolation that often accompanies mental health struggles. Knowing that others are also navigating inner worlds with courage and curiosity creates therapeutic community. Sometimes, healing requires both inner exploration and outer connection. Neurofeedback training might enhance lucid dream induction and therapeutic effectiveness. Neurofeedback uses real-time brain activity displays to teach people to consciously alter their brain states. Pilot research exploring neurofeedback training has found increased lucid dream frequency compared to traditional induction techniques alone. While still experimental and expensive, this suggests that lucid dreaming is a learnable skill that can be accelerated through technology. As neurofeedback becomes more accessible, lucid dream therapy might become more effective and available to people who struggle with traditional induction methods. The timing of lucid dreams matters for therapeutic application. Lucid dreams occur most frequently during late-night REM periods, typically in the final 2 hours before waking. This has practical implications. Scheduling therapy-focused lucid dream attempts for weekends or days when you can sleep later increases success rates. Additionally, the hypnopompic state, the transitional period between sleep and full waking, appears particularly conducive to maintaining lucidity while processing emotions. Some therapists recommend setting an alarm for early morning, then returning to sleep with therapeutic intentions. This wake-back-to-bed technique both increases lucid dream probability and provides optimal timing for mental health work. Medication effects on lucid dreaming require careful consideration. Many psychiatric medications affect sleep architecture and dream content. SSRIs, commonly prescribed for depression and anxiety, often suppress REM sleep initially, potentially reducing dream vividness and lucid dream frequency. Conversely, REM rebound when discontinuing or missing SSRI doses can produce intense, vivid dreams that might facilitate lucidity. Acetylcholinesterase inhibitors, used for dementia, dramatically increase dream vividness and may boost lucid dreams. Anyone considering lucid dream therapy while taking psychiatric medications should consult their prescriber. The interaction between medication, sleep, dreaming, and mental health is complex. Lucid dreaming shouldn't interfere with effective medical treatment, but rather complement it thoughtfully. False awakenings, dreaming that you've woken up when you're still asleep, can be therapeutically useful or challenging, depending on context. For anxiety patients, false awakenings sometimes trigger panic. Is this real? Am I still dreaming? But with proper training, false awakenings become valuable cues for lucidity. Recognizing a false awakening means you've achieved lucidity, providing a controlled entry into conscious dreaming. Some therapists intentionally use false awakening scenarios to help patients practice grounding techniques, reality testing, and emotional regulation. Learning to navigate ambiguous states of consciousness builds resilience that transfers to managing uncertain or anxiety-provoking waking situations. Confusion, properly framed, becomes practice. Sleep paralysis, often unsettling, can be reframed through lucid dreaming awareness. Sleep paralysis occurs when consciousness returns before the body's normal REM muscle atonia releases, leaving you awake but unable to move. About 8% of people experience this regularly, often accompanied by hallucinations and intense fear. However, sleep paralysis is essentially a gateway to lucid dreaming. You're already in a REM state with conscious awareness. Teaching sleep paralysis sufferers to recognize the experience, remain calm, and transition into lucid dreaming transforms an unsettling experience into an opportunity. Several studies show that this reframing dramatically reduces distress associated with sleep paralysis. Fear of the experience often causes more suffering than the experience itself. The ethics of lucid dream therapy are beginning to receive attention. Can therapists inadvertently harm patients by encouraging them to confront traumas in dreams? Should there be limits on what patients explore in lucid dreams? Who's responsible if lucid dream practice produces adverse psychological effects? Professional guidelines are emerging, but remain underdeveloped. Current consensus suggests that lucid dream therapy works best when integrated with traditional therapy, not as a standalone intervention, and that trauma work in dreams requires the same careful pacing and client autonomy as waking trauma work. The unconscious mind deserves the same respect and careful handling as conscious experience. Power and safety matter in all psychological spaces. This evidence suggests that lucid dreaming changes mental health not through a single mechanism, but through multiple reinforcing pathways. It improves sleep quality, which improves mood. It provides agency and control, which counters helplessness. It allows safe exposure to fears, which reduces avoidance. It facilitates emotional processing in a unique brain state, optimized for memory consolidation. It builds metacognitive awareness that enhances psychological flexibility. It offers creative problem-solving that waking mind might miss. It produces meaningful experiences that affirm existence and connection. Like a river fed by many tributaries, the therapeutic power of lucid dreaming flows from multiple sources, converging into something greater than any single effect. The evidence is compelling. You're still here with me. Thoughts still flickering like candle light. Just notice. Don't judge. Just notice where your mind is. We're exploring consciousness itself, the very thing doing the exploring right now. Strange, beautiful, and perfectly calm. Let's drift onward together. If lucid dreaming genuinely improves mental health, then we must rethink the relationship between consciousness and healing. Traditional Western psychology largely treats consciousness as passive, something that happens to you. Thoughts arise unbidden. Emotions overwhelm. Dreams occur randomly. Therapy helps you cope with this internal weather. But lucid dreaming suggests consciousness is participatory, something you can enter and shape intentionally. This shifts the therapeutic paradigm from managing symptoms to cultivating capacities. You're not just a passenger in your mental life, but an active navigator. This has profound implications for how we conceptualize mental health, autonomy, and the possibility of inner change. Agency matters more than we knew. The accessibility of lucid dreaming raises important questions about mental health equity. Unlike many therapies requiring expensive specialists or medications, lucid dreaming costs nothing and can be learned through freely available information. This democratizes access to a powerful therapeutic tool. A teenager in rural India and an executive in Manhattan have equal access to their own dreams. However, some people find lucid dreaming much easier to learn than others, possibly due to natural variation in brain function or dream recall. This creates a different kind of inequity. Not everyone can access this natural resource equally. Therapeutic tools that rely on innate ability present complicated justice questions. If consciousness can be trained through lucid dreaming, what other mental capacities might be trainable through sleep? Researchers are exploring whether specific skills, mathematical problem-solving, language learning, emotional intelligence, can be deliberately practiced and enhanced during dreams. Early results are mixed but intriguing. Some studies show performance improvements after targeted dream practice. Others show no effect. But the very possibility that we might use sleep time for active learning and psychological development represents a dramatic expansion of what sleep health means. Sleep might not just be rest and restoration, but an active space for growth, practice, and transformation. 8 hours nightly becomes potential rather than merely necessity. The relationship between dream control and life control raises philosophical questions. If you become adept at shaping dreams consciously, does this translate to greater control over waking life? Some evidence suggests yes. Lucid dreamers report increased sense of agency and reduced learned helplessness. But there's a paradox. The goal of lucid dreaming isn't necessarily to control everything, but to respond consciously and appropriately. Sometimes the right response is surrender, acceptance, or allowing the dream to unfold. This nuance mirrors waking wisdom. Mental health isn't about controlling everything, but about knowing when to act and when to allow. Flexibility matters more than force. If dreams serve psychological functions, then conscious intervention in dreams requires careful consideration. We don't fully understand why we dream. Leading theories suggest dreams process emotions, consolidate memories, simulate threats for preparation, or maintain neural networks. If these processes are crucial, might conscious manipulation during lucid dreams interfere with natural psychological maintenance? Current evidence suggests not. Lucid dreamers show no signs of impaired psychological functioning from dream intervention. But the question remains important. We should approach lucid dreaming with humility about how much we truly understand about consciousness, sleep, and the mind's self-regulating wisdom. Sometimes our interventions help. Sometimes nature knows better. The boundary between lucid dreams and waking reality becomes philosophically interesting. If experiences in lucid dreams feel real, produce real emotions, and create real memories, in what sense are they not real? Your brain doesn't distinguish dream from waking experience while dreaming. Neuroscientist Evan Thompson argues that lucid dreams reveal the constructed nature of all experience, waking or sleeping. This has implications for mental health if reality is always partially constructed by consciousness. Then, changing how we construct experience in dreams or wakefulness is genuinely transformative work. We're not escaping reality through dreams, but learning how reality is made. Lucid dreaming reveals something fundamental about the nature of consciousness itself. If awareness can exist separately from thought and emotion, observing dreams while dreaming, this demonstrates that consciousness has a quality of witnessing distinct from its contents. Anxiety, depression, trauma are experiences consciousness has, not what consciousness fundamentally is. This experiential understanding, central to contemplative traditions but often abstract in Western psychology, becomes undeniable during lucid dreams. The therapeutic value of this direct recognition may be profound. If dreams are where the unconscious becomes visible, then lucid dreams are where conscious and unconscious meet and negotiate. Psychologist Jane Gackenbach describes lucid dreams as a dialogue between ego and unconscious, where conscious intentions encounter unconscious material. Sometimes the unconscious cooperates. Dream content shifts as intended. Sometimes it resists. You try to fly but can't. You try to change a dream figure, but they remain. This resistance is itself informative, revealing where conscious will meets unconscious patterns, where ego meets shadow. Therapeutic progress might involve not just controlling dreams, but learning from what can't be controlled. The integration of lucid dreaming into mainstream mental health care faces practical and institutional barriers. Psychiatrists and psychologists receive little training in sleep or dreams, let alone lucid dreaming. Insurance doesn't cover lucid dream therapy. No standardized protocols exist for clinical application. Scientific research, while growing, remains limited compared to medication or traditional therapy studies. Yet grassroots interest is substantial. Online communities teach techniques, share experiences, and support practice outside formal healthcare systems. Perhaps mental health innovations don't always flow from institutions to individuals, but sometimes the reverse: people discover healing. Then institutions eventually recognize and integrate it. Halfway through our journey, implications are forming. Lucid dreaming changes mental health, not through a single pathway, but by fundamentally reshaping how consciousness relates to its own contents. The implications reach beyond therapy into questions about awareness itself. Lucid dreaming suggests that the border between conscious and unconscious, waking and sleeping, controlled and spontaneous, is more permeable than we assumed. Mental health might involve not just managing symptoms, but developing capacities, the capacity to witness experience without being overwhelmed, to engage creatively with inner material, to trust consciousness's ability to navigate its own depths. If we can learn to be aware while dreaming, what else might consciousness learn? The implications ripple outward like light through water, transforming everything they touch. Let each breath guide you to realize time is yours, a separate stream that only you are living. While the vast universe continues to spin, expand, change. This second you're breathing, listening, is unique. There's no rushing this journey, no destination to reach. Each moment unfolds in its own perfect timing. Cherish the present moment, knowing that right now, your time is unique in the universe. And we continue drifting. We now understand that lucid dreaming offers access to a therapeutic space that exists nowhere else. Imagination while awake lacks the vivid reality dreams provide. Normal dreams lack conscious guidance. Virtual reality might come close, but remains external technology. Lucid dreams are internal, cost nothing, feel utterly real, yet remain safely unreal. This unique combination creates optimal conditions for psychological work that's difficult or impossible elsewhere. You're simultaneously immersed and observing, emotional and rational, vulnerable and safe. This liminal space between states has always existed within us, now finally recognized as valuable territory for healing. The concept of dream yoga in Tibetan Buddhism has practiced conscious dreaming for centuries as spiritual training. These traditions view lucid dreaming not primarily for mental health, but for recognizing the illusory nature of all experience and preparing consciousness for death. However, their detailed instructions for achieving and maintaining lucidity, cultivating compassion within dreams, and integrating dream experiences parallel modern therapeutic applications remarkably. Perhaps contemplative traditions discovered something. Western psychology is only now recognizing consciousness is trainable. Dreams are accessible territory, and working with awareness itself transforms psychological experience regardless of cultural framework. Individual differences in lucid dreaming ability remind us that therapeutic tools work differently for different people. Some achieve lucidity easily after minimal practice. Others struggle despite months of effort. This variation likely reflects differences in brain structure, sleep architecture, dream recall, or metacognitive abilities. Rather than viewing this as failure, it emphasizes that mental health requires multiple pathways. Lucid dreaming powerfully helps some people and not others. Just like medication works for some, but not all, or certain therapy approaches resonate differently. Personalized mental health care means finding tools that match your unique neurobiology and psychology. The phenomenon of shared dreaming, where two people claim to meet in the same dream, remains scientifically unverified but psychologically interesting. While controlled studies show no evidence of genuinely shared dream spaces, the belief that such sharing occurs can affect mental health. People reporting shared dreams with deceased loved ones, spiritual figures, or distant partners describe profound comfort and connection. Whether literally real or psychologically constructed matters less than therapeutic impact. The mind creates meaning and healing through dreams, regardless of metaphysical status. Sometimes belief itself is healing. Lucid dreaming reveals that presence. Being fully aware in the current moment is possible even while unconscious. This paradox challenges how we think about mindfulness, typically framed as waking practice. But if you can be mindfully aware while deeply asleep and dreaming, presence is more fundamental than we assumed. It's a quality of consciousness itself, available in any state. This suggests that mindfulness practices and lucid dreaming practices are training the same core capacity awareness that can observe without controlling, witness without judging, exist without grasping. Presence transcends state. The healing dreams reported throughout history take on new significance through lucid dreaming research. Ancient temples like Asclepius in Greece specifically facilitated therapeutic dreams through ritual and intention setting. Indigenous cultures worldwide have dream healing traditions. These weren't merely superstition, but possibly intuitive understanding that consciousness can engage dreams intentionally for healing. Modern lucid dreaming research essentially validates these ancient practices using neuroscience language. The ancients knew something we forgot. Sleep is not passive. Dreams are accessible, and consciousness can work therapeutically across states. Wisdom sometimes precedes science. Lucid dreaming during pregnancy, while generally safe, shows interesting patterns. Pregnant women report increased dream vividness and emotionality, possibly due to hormonal changes and sleep disruptions. Some studies suggest pregnant women achieve lucid dreams more easily, perhaps because increased awakenings provide more opportunities for awareness. Psychologically, lucid dreaming during pregnancy allows processing anxiety about childbirth, practicing motherhood scenarios, or connecting with the developing baby. While not replacing prenatal care, lucid dreams offer expectant mothers a unique space to explore the profound identity transition pregnancy involves. The relationship between lucid dreaming and psychedelic experiences interests researchers studying consciousness. Both produce altered states with enhanced awareness, emotional intensity, and potential therapeutic benefit. Some phenomenological similarities suggest overlapping neural mechanisms. Recent studies compare psilocybin therapy outcomes with lucid dream therapy outcomes for depression and anxiety, finding comparable effect sizes in preliminary data. Both appear to work partly through increasing psychological flexibility and providing experiential shifts in perspective. Unlike psychedelics, lucid dreaming is legal, free, and internally generated. Nature provided endogenous tools for consciousness exploration. Sleep disorders complicate, but don't necessarily prevent lucid dreaming. People with insomnia, sleep apnea, narcolepsy, or REM behavior disorder face unique challenges but may still benefit from lucid dream training. In fact, some research suggests lucid dreaming helps certain sleep disorders. Nightmare disorder responds particularly well. Sleepwalking might be reduced through greater dream awareness. However, parasomnia patients should pursue lucid dreaming only with medical supervision. The boundary between helpful intervention and complicating existing conditions requires careful navigation. Complexity doesn't mean impossibility, just caution. Children naturally experience lucid dreams more frequently than adults, often beginning around age 4, when metacognition develops. This suggests lucid dreaming might be a normal developmental capacity that many adults lose through societal dismissal of dreams as just dreams. Teaching children to value, remember, and engage with their dreams might preserve natural lucid dreaming abilities into adulthood. Some psychologists suggest that validating children's dream experiences and teaching gentle lucidity techniques could support emotional development and creativity. Dreams are a natural space where children practice being themselves. The lucid dream high. The exhilaration some people feel after achieving lucidity relates to mental health in complex ways. This excitement can be joyful and motivating, encouraging continued practice. However, chasing this high might create unhealthy attachment or disappointment when lucidity doesn't occur. Therapeutic lucid dreaming emphasizes balanced relationship with the practice, appreciating success without craving, accepting non-lucid dreams without frustration. Like meditation practice, the goal is equanimity toward all experiences, lucid or not. The practice itself matters more than specific outcomes. Presence, not performance. Gender differences in lucid dreaming are subtle but present. Studies show slightly higher lucid dream frequency in women, possibly due to better dream recall or greater openness to inner experience. However, content and benefits appear similar across genders. One interesting finding: women more often use lucid dreams for emotional processing and relationship exploration, while men more often report adventure, achievement, or control-focused lucid dreams. These patterns likely reflect socialization more than biology. Lucid dreams, like waking life, express gendered psychology shaped by culture. Advanced lucid dreamers describe states beyond simple awareness in dreams, complete control of dream environments, accessing multiple dream spaces simultaneously, or experiencing dream within dream nested layers. While fascinating, these advanced states aren't necessary for therapeutic benefit. Basic lucidity, simply knowing you're dreaming, provides most mental health advantages. Chasing extreme experiences might actually distract from therapeutic work, like advanced yoga poses that look impressive but aren't more healing than basic practice. Advanced lucid dreaming is interesting but optional. Healing doesn't require mastery, just gentle, consistent practice. Lucid dreaming communities online provide valuable support but require discernment. Forums, subreddits, and YouTube channels share techniques, experiences, and encouragement that help many people develop lucidity. However, misinformation also spreads exaggerated claims, dangerous practices, or supernatural beliefs presented as fact. Approaching these communities with critical thinking and scientific grounding helps separate useful information from speculation. Community connection supports practice. Blind acceptance of all claims hinders it. Like any online health space, verify information through multiple sources and prioritize evidence-based approaches. We now understand that lucid dreaming improves mental health not by eliminating symptoms, but by changing your relationship with internal experience. Anxiety doesn't necessarily disappear, but your capacity to observe and navigate anxiety increases. Traumatic memories don't vanish, but your sense of agency around them shifts. Depression's thought patterns may persist, but awareness that they're thoughts, not absolute truth, creates space. This is a fundamentally different healing model, not curing but transforming relationship. You become someone who has anxiety rather than someone who is anxious. Perspective changes everything. The variability of dream content during lucid dreams remains striking. Sometimes, lucid dreamers can manipulate dreams extensively. Sometimes lucidity arrives, but control remains limited. This variability teaches acceptance and flexibility. Valuable mental health skills. You set intentions but allow the dream its own wisdom. You guide without forcing. You participate rather than dominate. This balance between intention and surrender mirrors healthy psychological functioning, generally clear about goals, but flexible about paths. Directed but not rigid. Engaged but not grasping. Dreams teach practical wisdom. Long-term lucid dreamers report changes in waking consciousness, increased awareness of thoughts, easier access to flow states, better emotional regulation, or enhanced creativity. These effects suggest that consciousness trained during sleep affects waking consciousness permanently. Neural pathways developed through dream practice become available throughout awareness. This has profound implications. Working with consciousness during 1/3 of your life changes how consciousness operates during the other 2/3. Sleep training affects waking function. The mind is more integrated than our artificial distinction between sleep and waking suggests. Ethical questions about dream content deserve consideration. If you can consciously choose dream scenarios, should there be limits? Some argue dreams are private spaces where any fantasy is permissible. Others suggest that rehearsing harmful behaviors, even in dreams, might reinforce problematic patterns. Current research shows no evidence that dream content alone causes waking harm. But the question remains philosophically interesting. Where does moral responsibility begin? Probably the wisest approach. Dreams offer freedom, but use that freedom toward healing, growth, and understanding. The integration of technology with lucid dreaming is accelerating. Apps track sleep cycles and deliver audio or light cues during REM periods to trigger awareness. Wearable devices detect REM sleep and provide programmed stimuli. Virtual reality is being adapted to create pre-sleep environments that carry into dreams. While promising, technology also risks commercializing and complicating what should be a natural, accessible practice. The best tools support your innate capacities without creating dependence. Technology should amplify your natural abilities, not replace them. Spontaneous lucid dreams. When awareness arises without deliberate practice, often occur during significant life transitions, grief, relationship changes, career shifts, or spiritual seeking. The psyche apparently uses lucid dreams spontaneously when conventional dreaming isn't sufficient for psychological processing. These spontaneous lucid dreams often feel particularly meaningful, as if consciousness itself is responding to necessity. This suggests that lucid dreaming isn't just a learned skill, but a natural psychological resource that activates when needed most. Your mind has its own wisdom. The concept of wake-initiated lucid dreams, entering dreams directly from waking consciousness while maintaining awareness, describes an advanced but achievable skill. These transitions happen naturally during meditation, hypnagogia, or sleep paralysis. While difficult, WILDs provide unique insights. You observe yourself falling asleep consciously, witnessing the bizarre process of consciousness transforming into dream consciousness. This experience profoundly demonstrates consciousness's fluidity and constructed nature. What seems like stable waking awareness is actually a particular configuration that can shift into entirely different configurations while remaining aware. False memories created in lucid dreams rarely contaminate waking memory, but the possibility exists. Your brain doesn't always distinguish dream from real memories. This isn't dangerous for most therapeutic applications, but deserves acknowledgement. Memory is reconstructive, not reproductive. Working with memories in dreams, as in waking therapy, involves interpretation as much as recall. The goal isn't perfect accuracy, but emotional processing and meaning-making. Healing comes from making sense of experience, not from ensuring every memory detail is precisely correct. Lucid dreaming without proper integration can become escapism rather than therapy. If dreams become more compelling than waking life, if someone prefers sleeping to being awake, or if dream achievements substitute for real-world engagement, lucid dreaming has become avoidance. Healthy lucid dream practice enriches waking life rather than replacing it. Dreams should support engagement with reality, not withdrawal from it. Like any tool, lucid dreaming's value depends on how it's used. Balance distinguishes therapeutic practice from unhealthy escape. The future of lucid dream therapy likely involves integration with other treatments rather than standalone application. Combining lucid dream training with CBT, mindfulness, medication, or trauma therapy might produce synergistic benefits greater than any approach alone. Comprehensive mental health care recognizes that healing involves multiple dimensions: biology, psychology, behavior, relationships, meaning. Lucid dreaming addresses consciousness and internal experience, but doesn't replace other necessary interventions. The strongest clinical approaches will likely combine techniques thoughtfully, matching tools to individual needs. We now understand that lucid dreaming improves mental health. Through a profound mechanism, it reveals consciousness as trainable, flexible, and inherently therapeutic. Sleep is not merely passive downtime, but an active space where awareness can practice healing itself. Most fundamentally, we've learned that healing comes from within, not just metaphorically, but literally. The mind contains its own medicine. accessed through properly trained awareness. You might be feeling tired now. That's perfectly fine. Breathe slowly. Feel the cycles. Like your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. A small cycle within the vast universe. You are also part of that eternal movement. You don't need to hold on to anything. Let everything unfold in its perfect order, like planets silently rotating in their orbits. Unhurried, unresisting, simply existing. We're almost there now. Yes, lucid dreams can improve mental health. The evidence is clear. The mechanisms understood. The experience is validated. But perhaps the deeper answer is that lucid dreaming reveals something about being human. We contain vast inner worlds. Consciousness can witness itself. Healing comes from within. The specific technique matters less than the recognition that awareness itself is therapeutic. When you learn to be present with yourself, asleep or awake, suffering transforms. Lucid dreaming is one path to that presence. The real change isn't in dreams, but in relationship with consciousness. Before lucid dreaming, you're a passenger in your mental life. Thoughts happen. Dreams happen. Emotions happen to you. After lucid dreaming, you're also an observer, sometimes a guide, always present. This shift from passive to participatory changes everything. You're not controlled by internal experience, but engaged with it. This engagement itself is healing, regardless of what's being experienced. Some people find healing through lucid dreams of flying, transcending limitations, experiencing freedom, touching joy without explanation. Others through facing fears that lose power when met consciously. Others through simple presence in dreamscapes, witnessing beauty their waking mind never imagines. There's no single correct way. Healing is personal, intimate, unique. Lucid dreaming provides the space. You provide the intention. Together, they create possibility. The question, can lucid dreams improve mental health, assumes improvement means symptom reduction. But sometimes improvement means acceptance, understanding, integration. Not fixing, but befriending. Lucid dreams might not cure your anxiety, but might help you recognize anxiety as a visitor, not your identity. The wound might not vanish, but its hold on you loosens. You become larger than your suffering. Mental health isn't destination, but journey. Ongoing practice of being with yourself compassionately. Lucid dreaming contributes to that journey by offering repeated experiences of awareness, agency, and possibility. Each lucid dream is a small reminder. Consciousness is flexible. Internal experience is workable. Healing is possible. These reminders accumulate, slowly reshaping how you relate to being alive. Small shifts compound over time. Perhaps the greatest gift of lucid dreaming is discovering that nightmares, difficult emotions, painful memories can be faced and transformed. What seemed too frightening to approach becomes manageable when met consciously. This discovery changes everything. If you can face demons in dreams, perhaps you can face challenges awake. Courage practiced asleep becomes courage, available always. The boundary between dreaming and waking grows thinner, more permeable. Some nights you achieve lucidity easily. Other nights elude you. This mirrors mental health generally. Some days easier, others harder, without clear reason. The practice is showing up consistently, regardless of results. Trying gently without demanding success. Appreciating effort without attachment to outcome. This attitude, patient, kind, persistent, is itself therapeutic. Lucid dreaming teaches not just dream control, but how to be with yourself. The sleeping mind creates worlds, entire universes with laws, landscapes, beings, stories, from nothing but neural activity. This creative power is astonishing. You contain multitudes. Recognizing this creative capacity affects waking self-concept. You're not just someone struggling with anxiety or depression, but someone who nightly creates reality from consciousness itself. This recognition restores something dignity, wonder, possibility. You're more than your difficulties. Children who learn to value dreams grow into adults who trust inner experience, appreciate imagination, and recognize consciousness as territory worth exploring. Perhaps teaching lucid dreaming isn't just about nightmare relief, but about validating inner life. Teaching that internal experience matters, that awareness can be cultivated, that sleep is valuable beyond rest. These lessons shape psychological development profoundly. The ultimate answer might be this: lucid dreaming improves mental health by revealing that you are not your thoughts, not your dreams, not your emotions, but the awareness witnessing all of these. This awareness is stable, spacious, and fundamentally okay regardless of content. Depression, anxiety, trauma are whether passing through awareness, not what awareness is. This recognition is freedom. In lucid dreams, you practice being fully alive, present, aware, engaged, creative, free. These qualities aren't separate from mental health. They are mental health. Not absence of symptoms, but presence of vitality. Not normal functioning, but flourishing. Lucid dreaming reminds you what it feels like to be fully yourself, unburdened by worry or self-judgment. Then you might carry that feeling forward. Some say lucid dreams are just dreams, not real healing. But if just dreams can change brain structure, regulate hormones, reduce symptoms, and increase well-being, perhaps we've underestimated dreams. Perhaps reality isn't only what happens while eyes are open. 8 hours nightly of conscious experience deserves recognition as real, valid, and therapeutically significant. Dreams matter because you matter while dreaming. The practice of lucid dreaming develops trust in yourself. Trust that you can handle uncertainty, navigate complexity, and find creative solutions to problems. This trust extends from dreams to waking life. You begin believing you can cope with whatever arises because you've practiced coping in challenging dream scenarios. Self-efficacy grows not through avoiding difficulty, but through meeting it successfully. Years of lucid dreaming practice create psychological resilience that's difficult to measure but clearly present. Long-term practitioners describe greater equanimity, reduced reactivity, increased creativity, and deeper self-understanding. The specific source becomes unclear. Is it the lucid dreams, the consistent practice, the enhanced self-awareness, or the meaning found in the process, perhaps all together, inseparably woven? So could lucid dreams improve mental health they already have? For thousands of people worldwide who report reduced anxiety, fewer nightmares, better sleep, increased confidence, and greater psychological flexibility. The research confirms what practitioners know from experience. Awareness cultivated during sleep enriches awareness during waking. Consciousness, trained in one state, affects consciousness in all states. The mind is whole, but the true gift might not be symptom relief, but meaning. Discovering that inner life is vast. Consciousness is explorable, and you contain depths worth knowing. This discovery reorients existence. You're not just a person with problems to solve, but a consciousness having human experience. This shift from problem to process, diagnosis to journey, changes suffering's significance. Each lucid dream is a small revolution, consciousness turning back on itself, witnessing its own creativity, recognizing its own nature. These moments accumulate into understanding that can't be taught, only experienced directly. The boundary between dreamer and dream dissolves. What remains is awareness itself, prior to separation, simply present. This presence heals. Some traditions describe lucid dreaming as preparation for death, learning to maintain awareness through radical state changes, recognizing consciousness as stable amid transformation. Whether literally true or metaphor, this framing offers perspective. If awareness can persist through sleep's dissolution, perhaps it's more enduring than we feared. This possibility comforts. The question was, can lucid dreams improve mental health? But perhaps the real question is, what becomes possible when consciousness learns to witness itself compassionately? When awareness includes rather than excludes? When presence encompasses all states? The answer unfolds not in research papers, but in lived experience. One lucid dream at a time. Tonight you've journeyed through psychology, neuroscience, therapy techniques, and healing possibilities. But facts matter less than what you do with them. The invitation is simple tonight. As you sleep, remember, you can be aware. Remember, consciousness doesn't end but transforms. Remember, healing happens when you're present with yourself. What if every night offered opportunity for psychological work, creative exploration, and healing practice? What if 8 hours of unconsciousness became 8 hours of potential lucid dreaming? Suggests this possibility isn't fantasy, but reality. Always available, simply requiring attention, intention, and gentle practice. Your sleeping mind waits, ready to heal. The dreams you'll have tonight already exist as possibility within you. Your brain will create stories, emotions, images, sensations from its vast creative capacity. Adding awareness doesn't diminish this creativity but enriches it. You become both artist and audience, experiencing masterpiece while consciously appreciating the experience. Beauty doubled. Perhaps mental health isn't primarily about reducing suffering, but about relating to experience differently. Not eliminating anxiety, but holding it gently. Not erasing sadness, but allowing its space. Not controlling everything, but choosing where to direct attention. Lucid dreaming practices these skills nightly, building capacity for compassionate presence. As you drift towards sleep, carrying these ideas gently. Remember, healing isn't something imposed from outside, but recognized within. You already contain what you need. Awareness, compassion, creativity, resilience, already present, waiting recognition. Lucid dreaming simply helps you remember who you've always been beneath suffering. Whole, capable, aware. The real change lucid dreaming brings isn't about mental health categories. Not about depression scores or anxiety metrics. It's about remembering yourself, the awareness that witnesses thought, the presence that holds emotion, the consciousness that creates dreams and recognizes its own creation. This remembering transforms everything. You are awareness itself. Dreaming human experience. This knowing heals. And so, our quiet journey through lucid dreams and mental healing comes to a gentle close. We've traveled from the first moment consciousness awakens inside sleep to the profound recognition that awareness itself is therapeutic. Discovering along the way that healing comes from within, through presence, through compassionate witnessing of all internal experience. From neural pathways rewiring through dream practice, to the simple recognition that you are awareness, witnessing thought rather than thought itself. We've glimpsed how consciousness is both the territory where suffering occurs and the tool for its transformation. Lucid dreaming reminds us that consciousness is remarkably flexible, adaptive, trainable. Much of the healing work happens quietly, during sleep, in spaces we typically ignore. Dreams reveal our creative capacity and resilient nature. Without awareness, we suffer passively. By pausing to be present, awake or asleep, we glimpse the extraordinary potential within ordinary experience. We discover we're more than we believed. In these final minutes, take the deepest breath you can, as deep as possible. Think about consciousness itself, yours, mine, everyone listening, all awareness, everywhere, perhaps all connected in ways we don't yet understand. You are not alone in the universe of minds. Let your entire being dissolve into the ocean of consciousness, into dreamless rest, into the space before thought. Prepare for deep sleep. No boundaries left, only peace. If this thoughtful exploration of the mind made you relax, fall asleep or curiosity tonight, a gentle like and subscribe helps other sleepless souls discover this peaceful space too. It only takes a moment, but it means the world to us. One quiet tap, one sleepy soul at a time. But there's no need to do anything now, nothing at all. You've traveled far tonight, farther than most journeys take you. You can allow these thoughts of consciousness and healing to fade now, like morning mist dissolving into daylight, leaving only gentle calm behind. Let your breathing deepen. Let your body feel heavier, as if gravity itself has become softer, more supportive, cradling you. If sleep comes, let it carry you like a warm current, smoothly, inevitably, into a realm where time and weight no longer matter. If your eyes are still open, the next video is waiting for you, ready to continue the journey. But if they're closed, stay there. Stay in the darkness that feels safe and warm. Tomorrow, your dreams will still be there. Consciousness will still be capable of awareness, of healing, of transformation. But tonight belongs to stillness. Rest well, peaceful dreamer. And remember, you are awareness itself, vast and capable, temporarily experiencing human form. This knowing changes everything. Fall asleep to gentle facts, where science meets sleep. Dream deeper with bedtime science. Relax, listen, and drift into sleep. Good night.